Just hold on. Right. So, and what we're going to be looking at today is what we can find out about the relationship between Will and Shawn, his brother. Okay, and again we get introduced to. Oops, I don't know why it's done that. We get introduced to the world of anagrams. Now, anagrams. Here, what you've got to do with the anagram is you've got to rearrange all the letters that you've got there. You've got to rearrange them. They all make another regular word. Okay? They all make if you just rearrange the letters. Okay? A good way to sometimes do this is to sometimes just put the letters like this. And you can think, can I see any other words? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to give you, what is the time now? It is 11:51. So I'm going to give you, I'll give you 12 o'clock, high noon. To unscramble, what other words can you create using the letters? No, as we've got it, isn't it? He's got canoe, isn't he? He's got canoe. Oh yeah, hang on. I need to update one. I'm making the first one easy for you. It shouldn't be live, it should be live, which that makes sense because I was thinking about let's put a letter too many in. Yeah, you've got to use all the letters that are in there and you spin them around and see what other words you can come up with. Because isn't it in the book, the first one you come up with, isn't it, is ocean. That's cool. This canoe can become ocean. And it's strange that those two words can link together. It's the same letters. Yeah. Okay. So you've got 5 minutes or so, just about 8 minutes to do that. Okay. Oh, but drilling today there. Oh, that is going on now. Go. Okay, the first one's quite straightforward, I think. How are we doing? How you doing, Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah? Been successful?
I think so.
Good. Okay, let's see what we get now. Remember, we're trying to use every single letter. That's the trick, isn't it? So, number one, I think is pretty easy. So I'm not going to go to you, Sam, because it's too easy for you. No, I'm not going to you as even number one because it's too easy for you. Yeah, Abby.
Evil.
Yeah, the obvious one to do there is evil. Yeah, we get yeah, Abby.
Vile.
Very good. Yeah. And again, evil and vile are very nice connections to each other, but you know, not to live, or again, live could be lied, you know, depending on the inflection, that sort of thing. Yeah. Good. Moving on to number two. So we have direct. Saren. Yes, very good. We have credit. Oops. Okay. Then we come to the last one, and the last one it's got a few options here. So Sam,
I put Christ.
you put what?
The last one.
The last one.
Oh, the last one. Oh, how many should I say?
Just one would be good.
Okay, endless.
Yeah, good. That's one. Enlist. Oops, one red, one black. Then we got enlist. Oops, can't spell. Enlist, yeah. Finley? You can, yes. Alfie?
I got one for live.
Sorry?
I got one for live, just not for this.
Did you? Oh, right. Do you want to give us that then?
Veil.
Oh, very good. Yes. Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anything else for listen? Oh, here comes our word man, Sam. Yes, well done. Megan's absolutely chuckling away there. Yeah, we can have tinsel. Yeah, very seasonal, soon to be, I guess.
Then, shall I say any more?
Well, hang on. Has anybody else got any more for listen?
No, that's not.
Why are you letting Sam take all the glory? Amy, haven't heard from you yet. On listen, yeah.
I got silent.
You got silent as well, okay. Did you get anything else for direct? No. I think, did you say Alpha you done one? Sorry?
Red.
Yeah, that's not using all the letters. Did you say, sorry, Alpha, that you had another one for? No, okay. Well, it flows over to Sam then, over to Sam. So, Sam, what else have you got there then?
Which one?
On listen, because it sounded like you had more to go and listen.
Yeah, for listen, I put inlets, which is, I'm guessing, the plural of the word inlet.
Inlet. Oh, right. So, yeah. I was just catching what you said. Yeah, inlets. That would work. Yeah. Yeah, that would work.
And then I put one more which I've heard, but I'm not exactly sure if it's like e-lints or lints, which is like, I think it's
Do you want to spell that for me, please?
ELINTS.
ELINTS.
Because I tracked it to make sure it's a word, and I think.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like covert, undercover, spying, FBI stuff.
Is it? I'm going to have to look myself. I've never come across that.
Google is really amazing.
Yeah, it isn't it? You know, where would we be out without the world of Google? Yeah, we really would be stuffed, wouldn't we? Yeah. Better go back to this one. So let's just see. Sam is just, let's see. So, come on, my slow machine. So it was, spell that again for me. It was
ELINTS.
ELIN.
ELINT.
T.
ITS because it's the plural.
Elints. I have never heard of this, but look.
Elints or Elints.
Oh, I should wait for Elints meaning, shouldn't I? The things you learn from young Sammy.
You learn something new every day.
Oh, so it's kind of an abbreviation, right? Okay, an acronym, that sort of thing. Who knew? Who knew?
That's for listen.
Well, I mean, I'm impressed that you even got. I mean, I would never have come up with that. Yeah, there you are. It is covert intelligence gathering by electronic means. Now, did you come about that just by you shuffled the words around and you thought, oh, is that a real word and you should have checked, or did you know about ELINT?
No, I've heard of ELINT and I tracked what they
Blimey,
ELINT.
yeah. So how did you come across that, Sam?
My dad.
Yeah, I could see possibly why, because your dad's kind of background and what his subject specific was, how that might have come about. But there you go. Well. Yeah. I feel you've got more. Hang on, my OneNote's beginning to, struggle to reappear.
This one's for direct now.
Oh, right. Hang on. Oh dear, hang on. My OneNote appears to be struggling.
What?
It's making folk laugh a lot, that's for sure. There it is.
So for
Direct.
Dicta, which is like dictates, but the dicta.
Right.
And then I also got Christ.
Oh, Trice, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not using the D, is it?
Pardon?
That's not using the D.
No, Christ.
Oh, my apologies, Sam. These blessed. So, wow. See, even the one who's saying, yeah, do these words exist? I would never dream to contradict you. You are quite a wordsmith, young Sam. I do think, Sam, that is worthy, isn't it? That's worthy of a bit of a merit, I think. Just it is. Or did you just Google them all?
No, I didn't. No, Megan even saw.
Megan would see you writing them down. So.
I definitely didn't use Google.
Yeah, I mean but that knowledge of vocabulary.
Yeah.
So Sam, it does bring me to the question though, Sam. When you write, why do you not? You've obviously got a really good. Hang on, Sam. Let me finish. You've also got a really good wide vocabulary range at your disposal here, which is partly due to probably even though you kick against the reading thing, you always do well on the star reader. We know that sort of thing. So you've got this rich vocabulary at your fingertips. Why, when it comes to extended writing, do you not always use that?
Because it doesn't make sense to use, say, Christ because it's not a word you hear every day, really.
No, but I mean, again, the things that you're coming up with, you can see the patterns and words and letters and all that sort of stuff. what I want to see you doing is being bold with your choice of vocabulary from here on in. You know, the bar is going to be set incredibly high for you now. And if I don't see, you know, words that confound me that I think I'm going to have to go and check Google every time now, you know, I'm going to be marking you down.
I've got schema for live.
I think we should move on now. Look, you proved your point. I'll look at your OneNote, I promise. I will look at your OneNote.
I've only got one more.
Well, you said, yeah, you didn't like you're in many. What is it?
No, well, I've got two more, but still.
No, see, you lied. We're moving on. Right, so, now, so at this point in the story, as I'm saying, why do you think Reynolds uses anagrams at certain points here? Now, he has through will, he says, you know, it's the same letters, different words. And we're focusing here on Will and his brother, Shawn, who's just recently died, slain in the streets, sort of thing. Why talk about that? Same letters, different words. What's he kind of hinting at? What's he suggesting to you, do you think? Amy, what's that suggesting? Same letters, different words. How can we link that to the relationship between Shawn and Will? Oh, two hands have shot up. No pressure, Amy. Two hands have shot up immediately. Come on, Amy. Come on. Say that again, sorry. Yeah, I can see that. So contrasting emotions. Now, Luciana, your hand shot up just momentarily before Abby. So I'm going to go to Luciana first and then Abby. Okay? Abby, you can put your arm down just to save it.
No, it's stuck.
It's stuck now. Okay. Luciana.
Shawn and Will are the same blood, but they're different people.
Oh, I like the way you put that. Really good. Yep. Abby?
They're like the same person, but they're completely different.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. I mean, it's that idea, isn't it? They both got the same parentage. They both got the same mum and dad, but their lives turn out different. Yeah. And that's just human beings, isn't it? Yeah. Those of you who have got siblings, brothers, sisters, you know, hopefully you can kind of recognise that. You know, it's at some point you choose to go in different paths, do different things. Yeah. That's what it's all about. Good. Now, we need to look at pages 40 to 49. So you need your copy of the book. Those of you who have got it, hopefully at least there's one between two and a desk, so you can share that. Okay. Okay, so we're looking at 40 to 49. Yeah, 40 to 49. Do we all at least one book between the two of us? Yeah. Sam, where's yours? See, I think that's how you lose your merit, Sam.
No, sir.
You worked really hard.
So I was.
You did, but that's the second time you've forgotten it, as has young.
No, the only thing I didn't forget it this time. I was at the wrong house. Because I was at my mum's house, my book's at my dad's house, and I literally said to my mum, because my also occupancy is at my dad's house.
What?
I said to her, my occupancy is at my book's for English is at my dad's house.
Now, what's the positive of that? Booking her.
Pardon?
What's the positive of that? Booking her.
Booking her back.
Isn't it? So it should always be there, always be behind. You're lucky, I think it's only just two. Oh, Finley, where's yours, Finley? You got with the book? We might just manage here then. But if you could please remember to bring your copy of the book. Oh, Abby.
I worked so hard on that.
You did work so hard,
And
didn't
I have
you?
two other
Oh, you got
ones.
Levi as well.
And Blaze.
What the heck is that?
It's like a pool of water.
How do you know that?
I do.
That is weird. That is weird. You're gonna have to, you're gonna have, I don't know what colour house that is. Well, it's not, or Padam, or whatever it is. Actually, there's some outside, wasn't it? Padam. Right, you've got it. I mean, if you don't children for countdown in, you know, this year, and your house is making a serious faux pas. Because I've been thinking, oh my God, we're going to Dictionary Corner all the time with Sam, won't we? And it'll be, yeah, he's right, you know, it is a word. Right, page 40. Page 40, 40, 40. Yeah? Fion! Sorry?
Why?
You're asking why? Weren't you told by your conscious and all that stuff? No. How desperate on a scale of 1 to 10, because we've only got just under half an hour at the end of the lesson.
Can I say chat?
You can, but only if it's genuine.
Please, can I go to the toilet?
No. Anyway, page 40. Our bedroom, a square, yellowy paint, 2 beds. One to the left of the door, one to the right. 2 dressers. One in front of the bed. What are you doing, Sam? To the left of the door. One in front of the bed to the right. In the middle, a small TV. Shawn's side was to the left. Perfect, almost. Mine, the right. Pigsty, mostly. Shawn's wall had a poster of Tupac, a poster of Biggie. My wall had an anagram I wrote in messed up scribble with a pencil in case Mom made me erase it. Spare equals care. Anagram. Read on, Sam.
Anagram is when you take a word and rearrange the letters to make another word. And sometimes the words are still somehow connected, like canoe equals ocean. Same letters, different words, somehow still make sense together, like brothers.
Thank you. Christiana. The middle drawer.
The middle drawer was the only thing ever out of place on Shawn's side of the room, like a random jagged tooth in a perfect mouth, jammed tight between the top drawer of shirts, falling into neat rectangles stacked like project boards, and the bottom drawer of socks and underwear, off track, stuck, forced at an angle. Seemed like the middle drawer was jacked up on purpose to keep me and Mum out, and Shawn's gun in.
Thank you. I won't pretend that, Alfie.
I won't pretend that Shawn was the kind of guy who spoke like Gertrude. The kind of guy who called and checked in about where he was, who he was with, what he was doing. He wasn't. Not after 18, which is when our mother took her hands off him, pressed them together, and began to pray. They wouldn't go to jail. They wouldn't get Letitia pregnant. They wouldn't die.
Thank you. Amy, my mother used to say.
My mother used to say, I know you're young, but we did it out. But just remember, when you're walking on the night time, just make sure the night time ain't walking with you. Which one probably had his headphones on, Tupac or Biggie.
Thank you. Meg, so usually.
So usually I ended up going to bed at night, curled up on my side of the room, eventually falling asleep, staring at the half-empty bottles of
Cologne.
on top of Shawn's dresser and the jacked up middle drawer alone.
But I never touched nothing, didn't I?
I never touch nothing because it's no fun. I open my hair lots half the night, which is why I never touch nothing because no more.
It used to be different, yeah.
It used to be different. When I was 12 and 16, we used to talk trash to one of us passed out. He would tell me about the girls and I would tell him about pretend girls who he pretended were real too, just to make me feel good. He would tell me stories about how the best rappers were Biggie and Tupac, but I always wondered if that was just because they were dead. People always love people more than others.
And when I was 13, Fion.
And when I was 13, Shawn welcomed me into his teaming side with a split of his almost grown clothes and said my first girlfriend would like it, but she hated it, so I broke up with her because to me her nose was strong.
Thank you. Shawn thought that stupid and funny, but worthy of jokingly calling me Romeo, worthy of a headlock that fell like a huff. Right now, We've done that, 49. Now, what I want you to do now, and you can, if you want to keep working pairs, this is fine. I want you, from the text, I want you to jot down the words, the phrases, images created by the poetry there that help to give you a sense of the relationship that Will and Shawn have. What do we learn about Shawn in those 9 pages of verse? What kind of character was he? What kind of lad was he? What was he to Will? How did Will feel about him? And again, what was the sort of relationship that we begin to see evolving between these 2 brothers over those 9 pages? Yeah? So, on your OneNotes, you'll pop down the quote, put out explanation beside it, why you selected it, what it reveals about Shawn and Will and their relationship. Yeah? So it is now 1:15. If I give you what? Yeah, I'll give you 10 minutes, it's 25 past. Okay? And again, you can sort of bullet point these down, however you want to do it. And I say, if you want to work on your own, that's fine. If you want to do that join together in pairs, I'm equally happy. Okay? So it's literally to get evidence for what this relationship between Will and Shawn is like. Yeah?
See if I can do something.
Yeah, who was about 2-pack and Vicky? Yeah, who are they?
They're rappers.
They are.
Dad.
Both dead. Yeah.
But 2-pack only got shot once.
Yeah, so does she.
Yeah, they both get shot. Yeah.
No, but 2-pack only died before he died. No, I mean like, he got shot once and then he died, and then he got shot again and then died.
Okay, on with the task. Yep. Yeah. That's good. That's isn't it? And it's on the flip side of emotions. You do one or the other, depends how you're being held. You do your fingers feel. Who's your head of house, Sam?
Miss James, yes.
Ah, so, yeah, got you now, right. I know.
Well, I don't know, 6'3" is on what?
As soon as we whispered over here, would it pick it up from there?
Sorry?
As soon as we whispered something, would they hear it from the video here?
Possibly, yeah.
So say about like, can they hear it?
Mm.
Oh my. I just
As well as lip read, yes. Anyway, how are you progressing with the task, Abby?
Oh, really good. I've got, yeah, we've finished it. 9.
9. Very good, very good. That's on one page.
I've got
Yeah, what was it about the head house?
Sorry? You'll find out.
Okay.
There's no need to be worried.
He's going to the
Be on top table.
Be on.
Please, can I just?
Yes,
I don't know what
Your eyes and
then
Like Alex.
Right, so we're about to just go through this together. What I want to try and do is, so you don't think about all over the place, is try to go through it sort of chronologically, 40 to 49, okay? I know some of you kind of stuff, because the last one was an obvious one, that one about, you know, it's the headlock, you know, the hugs sort of thing. That's going to come out well. But those things that we can, I think, have, we'll work our way through. Okay, so just go right. So we're going to start at page 40. Has anybody taken anything down from our bedroom square building page? Any got a quote there that you think, oh, that shows us most definitely the relationship between the two boys? Amy.
And when it says there's something to the left, to the right, and then to the middle.
Yeah, and well, in the middle we've got the Shawn's side was the left, mine the right, and so we do have that defined section in the room, don't we? Okay, so do that. Yeah, go on to black now. Boom. What's it? So. Oh, left, wasn't it? Right. So the both Sam, they both got a side of the bedroom sort of thing. What can we make of that? You know, one is to the left, one is to the right. What is that symbolising in its own way, Amy? Oh, good, like that. Yeah, they've got that common ground in the middle. Could also be that they're taking different what in life? Different paths. Okay, and when he goes through that, he goes through each time, isn't it? That there's two beds, one on the left or one to the right. You know, so we're getting that. Shawn's side was the left, perfect, also almost. Mine the right, pigsty mostly. Then we have the posters. I have the anagram. What's that about? What's that showing? Shawn, Alfie.
they're in the same room, but different.
Yeah. And Shawn appears to be what? You know, he's got his side of the room is perfect, almost. What would that suggest about him? What would we normally say if we go into the room and one side of the room is really neat, tidy, organised? What would that say about a person, do you think? Amy?
It's pretty well put together, but like everybody else, it's still got flaws.
Good. Like that. You know, that sort of tidy room, it does kind of suggest this about Shawn, but of course he goes down this kind of, you know, this disastrous path which ends up with him dead. Okay, and then obviously, as we said, the sort of the posters versus the anagram. So again, it's those sort of different personalities, different traits that they have. Okay, let's move on then. The anagram. Anybody pick anything out from the anagram on page 41? Alfie?
It goes on about how things.
Yeah, good. And is there one quote that really kind of sums that up? You're quite right in what you're saying. What's one quote we could take out that really sums that up? Sam?
Where it says, same letters, different words, somehow still make sense together, like brothers.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense together like brothers, isn't it? Yeah, that really sums up exactly what you were saying there, Alfie. So despite there seeming differences that you're suggesting here, you know, they've got this common bond. They are brothers, like brothers. And of course, what poetic technique is that? Like brothers? Simile. Yeah, got the simile going on there. Good. Moving on, 43 then. What we got in 43? Meg, what did you come up with in 43? My mother used to say.
I didn't get the other page.
Didn't you? Ooh, anybody getting Luciana?
Someone probably had his head turned on.
Yeah. So we've got, yeah. Yeah, why did you select that? What does that show, Luciana?
Because he wasn't particularly following what his mother said.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, obviously listening to Tupac or Biggie, that kind of tells you who were his role models in life. Who did he idolize? Sam? Yeah. Yeah. What about the quote from the mum? I think it's really. What is the mum fearful of for Shawn? Because that's kind of that's this comment is related to Shawn. The mum is talking about Shawn, and she says this: "Make sure the nighttime ain't walking into you." What does she mean? What is nighttime, Fionn? What's it like? dark. So what does she not want walking into her son's life? And what could that be symbolically? Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. And what might that darkness look like, do you think, Meg?
Just anything on, like a shop.
Yeah. Who does she not want him to end up like? Is that? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's that idea. You can see the kind of the role models that he's choosing for himself, idolising, that sort of thing. And she knows that the pitfalls that may befall, and she doesn't want that happening to her child. Alfie.
You know, on page 42, how it
Yeah, oh yeah.
goes on about the middle drawer.
Oh yeah, we missed that out. I missed one out, haven't I? Yeah. My apologies. We've scooped past that. You haven't come back. Yeah. Yeah.
Like how it sticks out
Yeah.
and the gun in it, that's sort of like that's the dark side of him.
That is the dark side. Yes. Very good. Very good. Now we've got two sort of images being used here with the drawer, which has deliberately been put in, jammed in, so you can't open it really easy. Not without Shawn knowing that you're trying to get into that drawer. He would hear you because you'd have to really struggle with it. You know, it's off the kind of the rails, that sort of thing. And as Alfie's already began to talk to us about here, it's that idea of the darkness that is within him is lurking in that drawer, because that's the drawer that contains the gun. Now that first image there, jagged tooth and a perfect mouth. What's that saying about Shawn's character? Amy.
It's just like tiny bit of
Isn't it? Remember, his side of the room is perfect apart from this one thing, which is going to stick out like a sore thumb. Because everything else is neat and tidy. But this one thing done in him. And here, I think we've had this word before, haven't we? When the comparison of one thing's been made to another beginning with an A. Yeah, that jagged tooth and the perfect mouth has been used as an image to compare to a flaw in Shawn's character, that darkness that his mum sees. Yeah? So the image there is being used as a... I'm sure we've done this word last week.
What's it about?
What do you mean the comparison? It's not, it's a synonym for making a comparison. Finley, give me a letter.
L.
Good one. Via, letter, please. E.
Oh.
Oh.
No, I'm not. is no, but I wasn't saying I said no.
Abby?
Is that Anna?
No, you're getting more.
Analogy.
That's it. Yeah, we talked about this last week, didn't we? Yeah. Analogy, that's where you get a comparison being made between one thing and another. And again, it's, it's where one thing symbolises all. And that jagged tooth in the perfect mouth, isn't it? It's, everything about Shawn seems right, but there's just this one thing that sticks out about him. That's where that's coming in. Yeah? Good. Yeah. Sorry? Yeah, we're getting better, aren't we? Getting better. I'm going to have to pause there for today because it's only 2 minutes to lunch now. Yeah. Really good work. We don't have a lesson tomorrow, I believe. I think it's Wednesday next. We come back together. I'll put a note on e-praise to remind folk to make sure you've got the copy of the text with you, please. Yeah. You can. Okay, we will be using extension from now on. Thank you all. That was good work today. Well done. Well done. Right.
My mum found it little.